Thank you to our viewers for returning back with us from the little break. And we are back on Roundtable Discourse with my beautiful guests from Atlanta. I have Isioma, who is joining us for the first time on Roundtable Discourse segments. And I have Ujunwa, who is always a returning guest and very delightful. Always good to see her, hear from her, and learn from her deep insights, as well as Isioma. Isioma has been great so far, and is your amiable host once again, Amaka Beke, the host of Legacy, your favorite talk show on the YouTube channel. Thank you again. And our topic for today is a social experiment as well as a social cause, which affects most of us, at least from age 20 and above, or sometimes earlier, and which is dealing with heartbreak. How men deal with heartbreak, and women as well, how women deal with heartbreak. What to do, what to avoid, and what we have learned, or what heartbreak can teach us. So Ujunwa had something that she was saying before we went on a break. Ujunwa, you want to complete, or should I ask the next question?
So, like I said, it's we are kind of dragging into her situation. Tonto, I think we'll just let her be. It's her lifestyle, okay? It's her lifestyle. There are things we can't change. And at the end of the day, everybody know where they get their kick. And yeah, let her catch her cruise. If bringing everything on the social media and losing
we're not saying don't catch your cruise. We're not saying don't bring things to social media.
We're talking about the emotional part of her lifestyle and her kind of her choice of men.
Yeah.
It is her life. It is what she has chosen to do. At the end of the day, like you said something here that which is very educating, which I agree with that. But then in the other side of it, a lot of people will believe that there's no time. If this one
meaning that you shouldn't in a minute, you go on to the next.
So a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
But what you said is actually the right thing.
Yeah.
Take a break. Take a comprehensive stock.
Yeah.
Take a comprehensive. Ask yourself, do a lot of check and balance.
Review.
Ask yourself, where did I go wrong? Because in a case of relationship, always believe that it's not about one person.
Mm-hmm.
Two, actually, one would have brought the action, and then one non-reaction. So, okay, now, how did I react well? Did I have done it? Could I have done it a better way?
Yeah.
So, check and balances.
Yeah.
But it's not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, which is actually the right thing to do before you step into another relationship.
Yeah.
Because then, looking at it that we're all two different people. When two people are coming together, whether as spouse or as whatever they call themselves, two things are involved.
Yeah.
We're all looking at a symbiotic relationship where there will be a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
Mutual respect.
Mutual respect.
Because these are two people from different world apart.
Different cultures.
Different upbringing, different culture, different
school of thoughts.
School of thoughts.
Yeah.
Friends.
Yeah.
Of everything different.
Yeah.
Then coming together. So
Yeah.
that is actually where we have to do a lot of. It should be further math.
Yes.
It should be further math. It has to be a lot of permutation, a lot of logarithms, a lot of indices.
Yeah.
How do we go with this and all that? But then, for those who think it's just rebounding, because most people feel like the best way to actually get off from heartbreak
is to
rebound. Relationship is just rebound in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That way they can. And rebound never ends. It doesn't end well. It never ends well.
Especially,
because you are not there to catch up anything.
Especially when you're knowing this person for the first time. It's not like a person that you've known before. In the case of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Yeah, they have a history. They have history. Yes. They've been together, they've been married. Going back to that person is not like a rebound, because this person, they know you. And if you want to give another chance to each other, why not?
Sure.
You have something to add.
No, that's fine. I agree totally with what Ujunwa has said, and you as well. And I just feel people come different. In fact, the differences in our lives is what makes us unique. Because if everybody did something the same way, life would be boring. So it's our differences that makes us unique, and we should be able to be accommodating, because we have siblings. I see my relationship like siblings. One day I want to kill them. Another day I love them. So as much as I love them, sometimes if they take my charger, I want to kill them. You get so
necessary evil.
Yeah, so that difference is you should let them be. And I like to love people the way they are. I respect them the way they are, because at the end of the day, if you have that room for growth where you feel that there's always room to grow and keep talking, you can't necessarily change them. But if they are open to change, welcome it and understand that change is gradual, like it's a very steady process. Just encourage them and support them. So at the end of the day, if you get heartbreak, when I lost my mom 3 years ago, and sometimes when I think about her, my heart flies, but I don't feel that pain as it's still painful though, but I don't feel that much pain as much as I felt the day I heard that bad news. So with time, everything gets lighter.
And
it
that
gets
is true.
easier.
Yes.
Yeah. Time takes care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like what you said here. We're all unique. And that uniqueness is what makes us who we are. And another thing again, the way God sees things is entirely different from the way we see it. We human beings are naturally judgmental. And sometimes I ask, if we continue to judge and condemn everything, at the end of the day, what is God going to do?
Exactly.
So he won't have anything to even judge anymore. So let's support people. And if you're smart, there's a word you just said here now. If it's going to be boring, if everybody is behaving the same way, there have to be people that are dramatic. When the drama comes, the drama will balance everything. Because everything is about, because even we, as we are now, like I know I have a boring lifestyle that I'm trying to change. It really helped me that last year that I bought a lot of miniskirts so I can go explore life and all that. COVID-19 with his own wahala. You know, that kind of a thing. Because it's not everything about, Lord, I want to work here, I want to school here, I want to do this. But not balance life, go out there. Because when life is boring, you yourself, you're not even going to be happy.
True.
And this whole thing can trigger some kind of sickness in our life. We need to watch those drama. We need to watch that drama.
There's a point you mentioned with Tonto Dike. You said she has a drinking problem. If that's the case, please, my apologies to Tonto, because I don't criticize someone who may be speaking from being under influence. And I know that drinking problem is not an easy feat to defeat, so my apologies yet again. I'm still going to say, don't drag another person into your relationship mess. It's not fair. Nobody needs to know, there's a level of maturity that people expect that we possess. And even though we might have our emotions raging like a storm, we should still bite our tongue, because if that was you, if the table were to turn, you're in a marriage, you've had experience with this person, another person now has experience afterwards, and the person now had to drag you out and call you out on something that has no relationship with you, maybe because they think you're the cause of their problem or not the cause of a problem. I find that is like women attacking women. If I can't have it, neither could you, or neither should you. I don't think that's right. Face the guy that you're having a problem with. Leave other women out of it. I can't. Even if I catch my guy with another woman, I will say hello to the woman and I will face the guy.
I mean, not all women can do. Not all women can do.
It takes a level of maturity to be able to do that.
That's how you should be. You have no business with the woman. If the guy is lying to you, he's freaking lying to the other woman. The two of you are on the same boat of what he told me and what he said you are.
Of course.
There's no point finding the woman. She has no business with me and the guy. Because
she was not the one that took a vow. He made a vow.
And again, it's the guy that came to me, the guy that I want, the guy that I'm dealing with. The woman is just the distraction. So don't, lash out on the woman or whatever. Deal with the guy. Bust his head, if you will. I'm sorry. I'm not encouraging violence.
So true.
Angry.
So true.
Yeah. If you're not angry, take it out on him.
Yeah, so true. But the thing is that when we talk about that emotion again, women were very emotional. For me, I agree with you. I'm not going to attack my fellow woman. And I'm not going to get angry with my fellow woman because my man is dating or doing any kind of show with her. That's you guys' business. In Igbo, in there's this adage that that's first cane, the cane they used to flog the first woman. We'll see this is flog
That's
second
a
one,
popular
third one,
Yoruba
fourth
proverb.
one. So, so why are you going to fight another woman that you know that they already flog you and they will still going to flog her? So
No,
it's
but I
better
don't.
for
You
both of you that they
okay?
already flog to
With all
come
due
together.
respect, with all due respect to the people who have used that and people who believe in that, I don't necessarily believe in that because that is like saying we are only assigned to one partner in the in our lifetime. I don't believe that. That's not my philosophy. That's not my school of thought.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
If the relationship ends, you have every reason to move in. You have every reason to move out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's not,
Yeah. So I can be
especially when it's violent, when it's toxic.
When it's toxic,
When it's violent,
yeah, when it's toxic. And the good thing about this whole thing that we'll always see it coming from the onset, from the word go. You're going to see the handwriting on the wall that this is toxic.
Yeah.
But because of that nonsense emotional that it's when it started like, baby.
No, it's not a nonsense
baby,
emotion, Uju. I think.
No, it is. No, it is. Because we're not loving with your brain. This is not taking an average normal human being should think about. Where is this relationship leading me? In the next 5 years to 10 years, where are we going to be? In the next, you're definitely going to know. When you see a guy with future, you will know. When you see a woman with future, you will know. Let's not deceive ourselves.
All right, Uju, I think we're riding too fast over there. How about someone like me, who might just be a cruiser? I just want to catch cruise. I'm not thinking about
people
tomorrow.
that want to catch cruise too.
Yeah.
It's different.
I'm not thinking about tomorrow. The guy might even be the best thing that happened to us.
So that means that is where you belong to where we belong. We're players. So if you want to catch cruise, oh come on, we'll catch cruise and we'll know. We'll catch cruise.
Yeah. And I mean, someone like
do not deceive anybody or lead anybody on. If you're a cruiser, you will definitely find someone that wants to cruise with you. And that's it.
Yeah,
so cruise. Don't lie.
Serious. So let's meet exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, this thing is the picture is clear. It's clear. You want to cruise, go this way. If you want to seriously go this way. And if anything is your choice.
I also believe that if the two of us are on the same page, then it's up to both of us. But if I'm just getting to know you the first time, like that initial stages of getting to know, it's not about you, it's about me. While I'm a cruiser, I'm not going to tell you, oh, hey, boy, I'm cruising. No, I'm not going to tell you that. That's my, little thing, little business that I'm having with my head. When the cruise begins to make sense and I see that we have a lot in common or more in common or, vibing each other or whatever, it can go from cruise to something else. But I'm not going to look at someone and say, hey, marriage material. No. That's how people fail it.
That's you being honest with yourself. There are people that they can't even come to reality. So this is saying that to thyself be true.
Yeah.
My father would say, if you have self-deceit, is the worst deceit on earth. You can deceive everybody, but if you deceive yourself, you have failed.
Yes.
And if bringing it back to heartbreak, our society has raised men, especially in African context, Nigeria, has raised men to not show emotions, to always suck it up. You can't cry. Why would a man be crying? So man, they don't react to heartbreaks the way we do. Instead, they go out for more booze with the guys, hang out, even go for a casual date or a sex, casual sex. So heartbreak for men is different in the African context versus the women.
Yeah.
The women, they could start eating, drinking or eating chocolate and self-harm too. But if you're honest to yourself and you say the first step to heartbreak is accepting that you're heartbroken.
Yeah.
Reality.
And that you want to go for.
Yeah.
So your journey to healing starts.
Yeah.
Starts for you.
Sema is breaking now. Sema, roll your mouse roll your mouse a little bit to see if your speed will catch on. There's something also that's been trending on social media, especially Instagram, which I follow from time to time or every single day. Yeah. This trend of apologizing to the guy, one case, the guy literally stood like a tree, just looking at the girl emotionless. He wasn't moved by the whole put up the whole show that the girl put up. She had balloons in the room. She invited the guy's friends maybe to help facilitate the process. She had love written on the ground and she knelt down. Of course, these kids look like high school kids or just newly high school graduates. And I can't, like, when did we get to that level where a woman is now pleading with a man? And I don't care if it's 17.
Self-esteem. She has lost her self-esteem. That's what heartbreak does to you.
Pleading to the guy to forgive her because the guy probably wants to move on from, you know, she's feeling heartbreak.
To take her back.
Did she kill the guy's father?
She's a child too. I don't know. She didn't do
That's
anything
what
like that.
we need to do to our daughters, to imbibe the spirit of self-esteem. You are enough. You're more than enough. If at the early age she had that sense of self-esteem that she's beautiful, she's strong, she won't think herself that less to go kneel down and beg a man.
To put up a whole show.
If my daughter do that, I would disown her.
Oh my goodness. You know, the thing is, I like what you just said, even though I won't go that extreme with it, but I will say this. We as grown women, we should be a good role model for the growing girls. If we, for instance, apologies again. This is the last thing, or maybe second to the last, where I'm pulling Toto as an example, right? Apologies again. In the audio that was leaked, she was pleading to this guy not to leave her. And I'm like, a celebrity of that status, of that caliber, you don't plead to a man. You don't.
Celebrity is not heart. Celebrity is just a title.
It's not about heart. Okay, a celebrity did that. Now a secondary school girl is doing it. Tomorrow a college undergrad is doing it.
Because they all lost self-esteem.
It's like, I'm not against you.
And they've also lost what they call, moral value.
I don't know the context to which she was pleading. If you wrong someone, you apologize and plead. But you pleading with a man to stay in a relationship was
that's what she was pleading. She said, please don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm going to hurt myself.
I'm going to say this again here now. I said that before, and I'm talking out of experience. No woman will hold a man down because you are beautiful, because you have money, or because he sleeps with you every night or every moment or now and then.
That's
excellent. I'm sorry. I know I have a 19-year-old daughter around me here now, but I mean, as adults, according to Ndi, if you want to leave, he leaves. I'm sorry. So I always believe that let everything flow natural.
Yeah.
Yes.
If the man, and I tell women, let that man even love you more.
Yeah.
The Bible already commanded a man to go there and
love your wife.
Woman. And he said a man who loves a woman, and who find a woman, will find everything.
Yeah.
And he will obtain God's mercy.
Yeah.
Favor.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But this is marriage. What if it's not marriage?
Your own is to go and be submissive. And submission doesn't mean go and be a fool. So if he's not bringing that love, how are you going to submit to it? So in other words, let him bring his own, and then you submit.
You know,
don't do the two work. You're doing his job, you're doing your job.
Let's not go in the context of marriage, because these people that we are giving as, you know, we are putting as reference, the maybe high school girl or college undergrad who put up a whole show to apologize to our boyfriend and plead, and the guy literally stood there like a cold iron and almost walked past her while she broke down in tears, right? The problem is, who is modeling who? We need to be a good role model for young girls. If your girl sees you weak, sees you pleading, sees you subjecting yourself to all manner of derogatory treatment,
dehumanizing.
You know, exactly. That's what they're gonna. That's what's gonna mold them, right? And then we're online, and these things are posted online. Do you know how much influence what is posted online is? Which is why I have to make this show. We have to talk about this, because this is also us trying to right the wrongs. Girls should understand that no matter how what you have gained from this man, no matter how much impact and influence he has made in your life, there are better men out there that will make better. All you need is time. People don't know how to give time to themselves. If you're heartbroken, take the time. Be heartbroken. It's not going to kill you. You wake up the next week and you look back and say, why was I even heartbroken for this crap? You know, there are many things, there are better days, better guys, better experiences. You don't even know yourself enough. So you could have been your wrong self or your naive self that made that error. And then you learn from it and you become better. And then the truth is, again, I wanted to correct something that someone was saying earlier. I don't even remember now, but we are different people with different people, right? If Tonto was picking Popogri, when she was picking him or he was picking her, I believe that they weren't picking each other from the wrong footing. I think they believed that they were going to do well for each other and be well for each other. Then things happen, right? It's like going into this beautiful fantasy of marriage or fantasy fair marriage. And after a few years, things fall apart. When things fall apart, you pick yourself, you keep moving. There are many other experiences that you're going to catch along the way. There are some of them that will last for a week, a month, a year, but there are some of them that will last, or maybe one or two that may last a lifetime. So deal with the ones that will last a week, a month, and a year, and then get onto the one that will last for a lifetime. Because that might not be the first, the first bus stop that you get to after a breakup.
In a relationship, my 2 cents again here now is this. This Igbo adage that says, or they call the pastor, they call the well, right?
Yeah.
Everybody have different reasons for going into a relationship. All right. And sometimes I think the end point of, oh, we're going to be spouse, sometimes don't even come in.
Yeah.
All right. Because if my intention of going into this relationship because this guy is rich, he's handsome, he dresses well, is this, is that. All those at the end of the day,
making
when
me
I don't
recall
see all
something that is going about recently on Instagram again.
All right. So
I don't want to mention.
That is to say, when it doesn't work out that way, let relationship, to be honest with you, the best relationship is the relationship that the foundation is Christ, is built with Christ. Pray. Don't just come out to
You're
just
speaking
like
marriage.
you want to gamble. So that relationship of dating or being, it will lead to something. Okay,
it
in
doesn't
everything
have to.
we do.
In my school of thought, it doesn't have to.
Even if it doesn't have to, even when you guys are together as boyfriend and girlfriend, prayer is still good then, so that both of you don't hurt each other. You can see each other as one. Respect. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, if I want to respect and the person I'm dealing with don't even understand the value, the definition of respect, I can't get it. So, in other words, who we choose as our
That's
friend,
why dating is important. Dating is key.
Yeah, who we choose as our friend determine how far we're going to go, whether it's going to lead to marriage or it's going to lead to anything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, let us choose wisely and let us know that, because that portion of Bible would always say equally yoked. I think it meant something
it means
good.
that we have a lot in common. We come from the same school of thought, we come from the same world. We complement each other.
Yeah,
we are compatible.
Exactly. In Scrum, we call it meeting of the minds. We both must have meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
If it's not there, it's not working. Yeah. So that's it.
So going on with the questions, can a person experience heartbreak a multiple time?
Of course. In a relationship, it's exactly what is happening now. We already defined it now. You say Toto already got the first one from the.
I don't think she was heartbroken from by that guy.
Of course, he was. He was. Forget.
I know she was upset, but I wouldn't say.
No. He's heartbroken. And nobody want to, when you go in, even if you spend 1 or 2 years, especially when you even have a chat together with the person, trust me, it's heartbroken.
Yeah.
That's the definition of heartbroken.
Yeah.
So, and then it's
not everyone.
Again,
I don't know.
Keep recycling. Of course, you keep recycling again and again until the time you have to call yourself to a meeting and say, no, what is going on here? Okay, Mego. What is going on now?
Yeah.
And that is why in Igbo, they will not, this adage will say, what killed your father? Snail. What are you holding? So you keep recycling, it becomes part of you. So
I believe Tonto will find love, but she has to give herself some time. She has to heal. She has to check herself and say, I do
love will find, don't say find love. Love will find her if she do the needful.
Love will find her.
Okay, she don't need to look for it.
She's a very loving person. She's a very loving, and she's a philanthropist. There's no reason why she would not land herself.
And she has a childlike mind.
Relationship.
She has a childlike mind. She's a nice girl. So, but the thing is that, like we said, we can't be perfect in everything. And we don't expect everything to work for us. Yeah. Okay.
Keep trying,
work on ourselves.
Don't quit, but get
forget about her. She's not about this discussion is not about her.
It's not about her. Really.
There are a lot of there are 1,000,001 Tontos everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But the question here is that we can be whatever we want to be in a relationship. We can as well train ourselves. That's what I believe in: relentless learning, culture of learning. Yeah. Learn from your mistake. Learn from the best. Yeah. And you'll be okay.
Learn from every experience as well. Learn
from every experience. Let it count. Don't wait until it happens to you. As it's happening to Miss A, keep learning from that Miss A experience.
Learn something.
Attention so that you can do okay. So but with the issue of heartbreak recurring, it will keep recurring if you don't learn. Yeah. If you don't pause and say, you know what, take a deep breath and say, I need to work on this. I need to work on that. And another thing I tell my fellow women when situations like this keep happening over and over is Zukwanike. Zoike means
didn't I say
take
that?
A break.
Take a break.
Once we take a break,
you have to
begin to let yourself that. Begin to tell yourself that it's about time you leave not an inch, leave a space. Leave a space and begin to understand that even your siblings, you're going to have problems with them. How much more an outsider?
Right.
Okay. And also, let them pray before they go into any relationship. Because a lot of people are fake. Guys are fake. These days, they have different intention of coming to a woman, different intent. I'm coming because this woman is doing well.
And men always stick with their intent. You see that intent? They don't shift their they don't shift the posts. That's the intent they have with you coming in. That's what they stay till the end.
Stick to the plan. Yeah.
They stick to the plan.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they stick to the plan. So
Isioma had been trying to say something. What did you want to say?
No, not really. I'm just agreeing with both of you's opinion. I kind of respect and I'm taking one or two lessons from it. Also want to add that sometimes again, when you have heartbreak, sometimes relationship happens when you're not looking. Like you find hope in hopeless places. Like you just focusing on yourself, watering your grass, making sure it's green.
That's a true story.
Yeah. And one day someone will come and tell you, why not put a sunflower in there? Because your grass cannot take more than you get. Like, so love will just come like that when you're not looking.
Yeah. And at love that time, will find you. I like that.
Exactly. So it's also knowing that discernment of knowing when to stop. You need to ask from God as well, like know when to stop. And even when they give you the sunflower to plant in your garden, then going to go back to God and say, God, is this sunflower going to cause snakes and other scorpions to come to my garden? If not, I do not want it. You should also know that spirit of discernment to know when something negative is coming. And for me personally, I don't know about other people, my gut never fails me.
Me too.
As in, I always bet on myself.
I believe in him.
When in doubt, bet on yourself. It will not fail you.
I know who is good from my gut instincts.
Have values. Values is good. Moral values is good.
Yeah.
Let any woman, even in a case of heartbreak, pick yourself together. Look for your just if you're not the type that like, if you're not the type that like looking good, my dear, change your cream. Look good. dress well, make your nails, make your hair, make
Change
sure
your
you're looking
hairdo.
good. Change the environment.
I'm a hair
If you like
girl.
hanging out in Ikoyi, please, I mean, if you like hanging out in Ojelegba, please change, yeah? Change, go
Why
hang
you
out
people in
in
Nigeria?
Lekki,
Why wouldn't you use
in
the US?
Ikoyi. Okay, if you're in Atlanta and you like hanging out in Riverdale, please come to Johns Creek where I live, Alpharetta. You're going to see some big shots there. Or go to Buckhead.
We're
I'm
not
begging
looking
you.
for big shots.
Change. It's okay. No, look good. They will see you and admire you.
Yeah.
You know, it goes a long way when you see people, especially those people that are already losing their self-esteem.
Yeah.
And you're going to see somebody big out there telling you, oh, baby, you look good. That's you look good alone or you're beautiful will touch your eye, but don't get carried away with that because it might be one of those wolves. All right.
Yes.
So keep yourself, shift from that bad end and move to, because they're definitely going to be light at the end of tunnel. That's just the honest truth.
Just be patient.
When it happened,
and hope.
Don't get into that shock. I know shock is a natural occurrence.
Yeah.
But when it comes, don't let it weigh you down. If possible, tell God, if this is good for you, it is good for me. Because one thing I want to let every woman know is that we are all blessings to this man. Let us not behave like we are vulture.
Yeah.
Because if we behave like vulture, they have no choice other than to demystify us. Why do we have to let them demystify us?
Yeah.
Let us know that they are coming to enjoy that blessings, that natural blessing that is imbibed in us.
Yeah.
Okay, it's inbuilt.
Yeah.
So it's the way we package ourselves.
Unfortunately, I have to stop you midway because you are too marriage focused. I don't like us to be too marriage focused because that's how people also get heartbroken when they begin to expect too much.
No, I'm sorry.
You have to be on we are talking about dating at this point.
No, marriage is...
When you get it right at dating, marriage is a sure bet. When you don't get it right at dating, you think every relationship you're getting into is marriage. No, not every relationship is marriage bound.
So now you're getting me wrong because I don't believe, you know me. My person,
I know, but what you're saying is what I'm interpreting. I don't believe
because marriage never, you see, marriage don't complete anyone. She knows that. For my kind of person, believe that two things that people go into marriage is for procreation and companionship. So the word companionship is even better because guess what? It's also more, I'm not saying both procreation or companionship is not good. But for me, I don't believe two people that love themselves, they can be in a relationship without even being married. Okay.
Oprah Winfrey, she's not married to her partner.
I still achieve whatever they want to achieve. So I'm not marriage focused. So because me too, I'm that woman that if I'm in is not working, I can marry 100 times. I can be in 100 relationships till the day I break my last breath.
Because why I'm saying this is that I want us to appeal to all audiences, right? All category of audience, including age and interest and all that. In other words, if someone who is like 18, 17, 19 is watching this, what are they going to get out of it? I don't want it to sound too serious for them, you know. They're just getting to know these guys. They're just, you know, acting woke and hanging out and just being friends. That's what we have to encourage because it's important. If they don't get it right now, that's when they think, oh, he has to marry me. Oh, why is he cheating on me? Or why doesn't he want me anymore? Why isn't he taking my call anymore? Why? Because all these things happen. You know, all these things happen to girls. As it happens to you, it happens to me, it happens to everyone else. People get ghosted. People get, you know, promised and failed. People get stood up at their first date out or second date out, or third date. People cancel on people last minute. So that's what we should be talking about because talking about the serious nature of it, that means you've already passed the ABC aspects of it, right?
I want to add as well that you should always keep an open mind and keep your expectations low. Because if you have a sense of too much sense of entitlement, you expect so much more, and that will lead to heartbreak as well because you put so much expectations on this thing to work, and at the end of the day, it can't work. So keep an open mind and make sure you have your expectations low. so that at the end of the day, you don't get disappointed or more heartbroken.
Enjoy the cruise. Enjoy the cruise. If it lasts for 1 week, make the best of, like, make it the best 1 week you ever had with this person.
Right.
2 weeks, the best of it. 3 weeks, the best. Only 1 day. Make it fantastic. Fantastic one and only date. You know, everyone deserves that. I don't cancel anyone. Anyone who comes to me, I don't cancel you. But events will cancel you or cancel you. You know, right. I can't tell you that, oh, I'm not going to date you. I'm not going to date you forever. I'm not going to date you for 2 years. I'm not going. I can't tell you, oh, by the way, I'm looking for marriage. Are you marriage based? Are you marriage bound? Are you married? No, I'm never going to do that. And I don't like when women do that, because men have a way of mimicking what your interests are. So you tell the man, oh, I want marriage. Are you looking forward to marriage? And the guy say, yeah, of course, yes, marriage.
Telling you what you want to hear.
After the second date, he disappears. And then you have broken. You're back again on the dating scene. You know? And then that's now you say, oh, men has come. Oh, men are this. Oh, men are that. Oh, men are. How about you? What communication? How do you communicate? You know, what are your expectations? How do you express your expectations? You're just getting to know someone. You shouldn't have any expectations beyond asking them viable questions. When were you born? What's your, say, month or year of birth? There's a zodiac you need to know about, his zodiac or her zodiac. There's the Chinese year of horoscope. That's a horoscope of year of birth.
You are speaking too much grammar.
No, it's not too much grammar. These things are very, very key. Hold on a second, Uju. These things are very, very key. You need to know, because you're learning this person. You can't look at someone and say, oh, because he comes from my culture, because I know his name, or because we work together, because we live in the same street, that he's, no, he's not perfect. You don't know nothing about him.
Yeah.
Last words for everyone, because we're rounding up.
Marriage is not.
We have 1 minute to round up. Would you last words?
So relationship is a very beautiful thing. So when you find someone, keep an open mind, get to enjoy the moment, know the persons, and learn from each other and share. Because at the end of the day, if you want to leave this world knowing that you impacted their life positively and have them have good fun memories to remember you for.
True. Excellent.
Yeah, don't hold back in a relationship. Give it your best, and don't always have it in mind that it must end in a marriage.
Yeah.
Leave a gap and flow with the heat of the moment. Flow with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lastly, I would say, don't drag other people into your relationship. Doesn't matter if it's your father, your mother, your sister, your friend, your ex, your future, anybody. Please avoid bringing third parties. Even don't let your pets get involved. Little things can tear very great potential, relationship with great potential apart. I think people who have been in such relationships where little things, the minutest thing, tore them apart. It's never a good feeling, because you go about looking for this person, searching for, for a replacement of this person, and you're never going to find it. And that's how people lose the best relationship the first 1 week or the first few weeks. So be smart out there, be wise out there. Don't, do your best and expect that the best will come for you. If it doesn't come with this guy or with this girl, it's going to come with the next, or the next after, or the next after. Keep searching, never quit. Love you lots, and keep stopping by. He's your amiable host once again. Thank you very much to my beautiful, wonderful ladies, Isioma and Ujunwa, tuning in from Atlanta. See you again soon on other segments. Shalom.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having us, and thank you, viewers. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.